So I'm doing something a little different today. I actually have two videos I'm going to release at the same time. They're both on tonneau cover reviews. One is going to be for the UnderCover Ultra Flex and the other is going to be for the Backflip MX4. They're not really a head-to-head comparison because I didn't have both of them available to me to be able to review at the same time. However, I think you'll find the reviews helpful. I'll link the other video above. Feel free to check that one out as well. Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. On this episode of Rider in Motion, we're going to check out this UnderCover Armor Flex tonneau cover. Let's get into it and see what it's all about. This tonneau cover is currently installed on my son-in-law's 2022 Ram 1500 Laramie. Like all these hard shell tonneau covers, you've got the cable poles underneath. When you pull that, it releases that, and the box just flips up. From a first impressions perspective, I do notice that the inside of this has got a nice felt covering on it. Feels very quality. I also noticed there are really big, thick rubber seams on the outsides to help channel the water away. Another nice feature of this one is it comes with this integrated light. There's a button right here. You can turn that LED on, and it provides some light under the tonneau cover at night. Really useful. Closing it up is super easy. Just fold it up, close the tailgate, and you're good to go. One thing that's worth noting on tonneau covers is there's always a little bit of side-to-side flex. You can see that there. So if you're ever having a problem getting this to latch up, you might just need to adjust your side to side a little bit and then get it to lock in place. The other thing you'll notice with this cover is it does have a rain channel here, so any water that does get beyond the seal, it directs it to the edges and away from the middle of your truck bed, helping keep things nice and dry. Alright, let's talk about some pros and cons of this cover. First pro right away, this really wide rubber seal. Not only is it really wide, it's really heavy duty, feels nice and thick. I bet that's going to do a really good job about keeping the water out. Alright, pro number two. I really like this felt covering on the inside of the cover. You do have something in there that brushes the cover. It's not going to scratch it, it's not going to scratch the cover. That's a pretty nice touch that they did. Alright, another couple of pros about this cover. It's got these nice buckles here, so you can secure it in place, leave it about 2/3 of the way open if you've got some tall cargo to fit in here. Really easy and convenient to use. It's got a second storage method. You can flip this up once more. Got these bars that pull out. They clip on to those round heads right there, and they hold that very secure. I really like this for two reasons. One, because this latches on very tightly, but it's got a very positive button to take on and off there. Second thing I like, you can't see it here in the photo, but there's really nice clips on the inside of the truck. So when you snap that in, that bar doesn't flop around. I have a different cover on my Ram 2500. My bars constantly pop out of their hooks and they're flopping around in the bed of the truck. I'm gonna have to find something similar to this. I really like what UnderCover Flex did here. Good job. Another thing I like is this is a very solid cover. I don't think I'd put 3 or 4 linebackers across here, but it's plenty strong enough to hold my weight sitting on it comfortably. Hardly any noticeable flex at all. Really solid, very sturdy. We already talked about the light, but that definitely makes my pros list. It's a very slick feature, something that's going to be really useful getting under this cover in the dark. So another good feature I like. As a point of reference, you can see that light on under the truck bed. I know on the video it flashes, but it doesn't do that in real life. It actually provides a decent amount of light under there. It's not super bright, but I can definitely see that being a usable feature at night. I don't really see many cons on this cover, so I'm going to point this out, although I'm not sure it's really a con. I find this a little odd, the way that stands so straight upright. It seems like that could really catch the wind and is going to move around. Again, I have a different cover on my truck. It uses a similar bar mechanism, but it actually has it where there's a pad on the cover and it lays against the bed of the back of the cab. Not sure that's better or worse. That just seems weird to me, the way that that stands straight up like that. Okay, again, I don't know if this is a pro or a con, but the dealer that I got my cover from, same dealer that installed this cover, told me that when you buy a cover, you usually have the option of this smooth, slick finish, or you have a textured finish. It's kind of a pros and cons to both, as he explained it to me. And what he explained to me was that the textured finish will hide scratches and imperfections a lot better because it has that texture. It's typically a little bit more durable, doesn't get nicked and marred up as bad. Problem with the textured cover is it also tends to hold on to dirt. So if you get some dirt, some grime, some mud, some bird droppings, as he likes to say, they're much harder to get off the cover, where when you have the smooth finish cover like this, it's much easier to keep clean. So I don't know if having the smooth finish on this is a pro or a con, just something I thought I'd mention. Here's another pro I want to mention. This is a super low profile cover. It barely sticks up above the edge of the truck bed, which I find to be really nice. It looks really slick. It's very much integrated with the look and feel of the truck. Very happy with the way that that looks. Keeping with the low profile thing I talked about, it's even low profile on the inside where there's no connectors or anything. You got about 21 inches of clearance. Where the latch is, you get about 20 inches of clearance. That's still really good for a cover, especially as low profile as this cover is. Alright, thanks for watching. Hope you liked this video. Again, this is the UnderCover Ultra Flex Tonneau cover. It's on a 2022 Ram 1500 with the 5'7" bed. I think this is a great cover, really good value for what you get for your money. I highly recommend it. Hey, if you like these videos, please check out some of these other things. I do lots of tool reviews, home improvement projects, and other miscellaneous things. If you like what I'm doing, please give me a thumbs up and think about subscribing to my channel. It really helps me out. And finally, to all my brothers and sisters in harm's way around the world, you're always in my thoughts. Be safe out there. Till next time, everybody.